Okay, we're shooting for a super fast history lesson because I'm really sick of this comment in particular. This is a map. This is what's highlighted is Russia, okay? The Ural Mountains are right here, okay? Right above Kazakhstan. This is where we come from as Magyars. We come from the Ural Mountains. We are a Uralic people. Our language is Uralic. Our culture is mostly Uralic, even though we're surrounded by Slavs, and we have a lot of Slavic culture now because of them, and because we've been so mixed in the last 1,000 years. You know, we're in a weird position, like our cousin, the Finns over here. They're also Uralic people. They come from the Ural Mountains. Their language is Uralic, but they're basically Scandinavian because of where they are geographically located and the spaces that they occupy along with other people. But the reason this comment really bothers me is not just because we're clearly not Mongolian. I mean, the Ural Mountains have been used as like the geographical border between Europe and Asia, even though there technically is not a border. We're technically all the same continent. But not only are we entirely separate from Mongols and Mongolia, we have a history of beef with them, quite a bit of beef. We were invaded not once but twice by the Mongols. You know, that's what the Mongols were known for doing, was invading and conquering. But a lot of our traditions and a lot of our cultural practices have actually come from the invasions, oppression, and even enslavement from Mongols. We were literally enslaved by Mongolians. We are definitely not Mongolian, and we are definitely not Asian. We come from the steppes. If anything, we're Eurasian, but even that is a stretch considering Hungary is the second oldest country in Europe, and it's beat out by not very much. Hey, Bulgaria. But you know, I think we've been where we are for long enough that we're considered European for sure. Eastern European. But yeah, if you're curious about some of those practices and traditions, I think by far the coolest one that we still hold on to today are tattooing practices. Specifically, Croatia is well known for it. Their tattooing practices came from being enslaved by Mongols, so that eventually, if one day they were freed, they would know what village they were from and where to come back to find their families. Which is extremely sad, but we now have a beautiful piece of culture that came from it.